Hey there. Good morning. It's a Tuesday and it's January 16th, and I'm Chris Allen here on the Sam channel. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and X, all sponsored by Ace Hardware Marketplace. That's what I get for trying to point. My mom said, never point. Okay. Well, I do it for a living, but not very well, apparently. Okay. It is Tuesday. Good morning to everybody. It's cold. It's still breezy, still even some flurries, clouds left over this morning. Watch out seriously for icy spots. There's a bunch of them out there, and everything's now that crunchy, just kind of gritty ice and snow, all the slushy stuff that melted some yesterday has refrozen. Temperatures are starting out in the single digits this morning. So you're going to run into some icy spots, and some of those back roads still haven't been cleared. They haven't been treated. So it's going to be a pretty slow go this morning until you hit some of the main highways, and then maybe you'll get a little traction there, and everything's okay. Here's a look at the current radar with advisories. And you can see we're kind of in this quiet area here in southern Kentucky, surrounded by lots of advisories and still some leftover snow in the eastern part of the state. Yeah, it's still snowing, um, even as close as Monticello, Kentucky, and over toward Middlesboro, and then over toward Hazard, Kentucky, and Pikeville. They're all getting snow this morning. Leftovers of what we had here yesterday. That upper wave is still passing by. So, what are all these other things that are going on with the map this morning? Let me highlight some of those for you because there's a variety of things going on. Of course, this is the leftover winter storm warning that is out for places like Somerset, London, Williamsburg, Hazard, as I mentioned, Pikeville, and on forward up toward Huntington, and Charleston, Ashland. Those places still getting some snows this morning. They'll pick up another inch or two. Nothing going on right here except the very cold leftovers of yesterday. And then back to the west, this is a wind chill advisory. That's also what's covering middle Tennessee or most of Tennessee. So wind chill readings as low as 10 to 15 degrees below zero. Yeah, there's a bit of a breeze this morning. And with temperatures in the single digits, yeah, that's a problem. That's going to be in effect until 10 o'clock. Hypothermia, frostbite, if you're not properly covered up when you go outside. We're not going to see any improvement today as far as that's concerned, even though the sun will come out. Let me show you the satellite. The satellite view will show that we've got some clearing taking place back to the west, and there it is. The clouds are still over the Bowling Green area as of 7 o'clock, which is the current time. West of Madisonville, down to about Mayfield, you see this somewhat darker area. That's a little bit of clearing taking place, but a lot of this gray that you're seeing back to the west, that's snow cover that the satellite view is picking up this morning. So even though some of the skies may clear somewhat, I do think we'll see some sun breaking through the clouds today, unless you live further east of Bowling Green. Then I still say you're going to be sucked in with clouds for much of the day. Even though we could see some sun here, it is not going to warm us up. We're just not going to warm up today. We'll barely make it out of the upper teens. Somebody might hit 20 back to the west of us, but that's even stretching it, I think, a bit. Uh, I'm calling for 18 for a high today. And what is it, 10 right now? Yeah, it's like 10 degrees right now. Wind chill factor is even colder. Kentucky Mesonet sites, it's much colder at the reporting stations this morning. It's 8, almost 9 here in Warren County, as you see here. Look at all those single digits everywhere. Look, 4 in Crittenden County this morning, 4 in Ballard County. Coldest around here, 6, 7, there's sevens. Okay, we'll go with 7, looks like. 7 in Metcalfe County, and then down in Scottsville and Allen County, and then Franklin, 7 degrees. Now, let's put in the wind. Current winds out of the northwest, 5, 10 to 15. What does that make it feel like? Here's the wind chill. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Wind chill. Yeah, this will take your breath away. Look at that. This is the current wind chill in Bowling Green, -3 with a temperature of 8. That's at the Corvette plant. The southern station out at the Ag Expo Center, 8 degrees, but the wind chill is -5 once you throw in that breeze that's out there this morning. Let's see, -7. 7 degrees in Franklin, but with the wind, it makes it feel like it's -7, 7 below zero. Feels like it's 8 below zero in Greenville, in Muhlenberg County this morning. Yeah, there you go. Those of you that wanted winter, we took care of you. Got you some snow, got you some real cold. And now I bet you're wanting spring, right? Yeah, I thought so. All right. Well, it's going to be a while. It is going to warm up, though. Let's take a look at the blend of models, and we'll look at the next 7 to 10 days. As I mentioned today, we're only going to get up to about 18 and then down to about 3 for an overnight low tonight under a sky, clear sky. So it's going to probably be colder tonight than it is this morning, even colder. Now, tomorrow, we are looking at sunshine and a high around 30, maybe close to freezing. Let me tell you this, if we get any sun today, the radiation from the sun itself would help melt some of the pre-treated roads or the roads that have been scraped. Otherwise, even if the sun comes out today, it's not going to melt anything really. Everything that's on the ground is going to stay. Tomorrow, with a little bit more radiational heating, a lot more sunshine, out for longer, and more traffic goes down your roadway, then a little better melting. The best chance to get above freezing is only going to come on one day, and that's Thursday. As you see there, 34. But then here comes another system. Here comes another shot of snow Thursday. Thursday afternoon and evening, we're going to get hit again. And it does look like it is going to be maybe a couple of inches. It's going to be kind of a fast moving system. So it's not going to linger like this first one did. So maybe an inch or maybe 2 at the most. I don't foresee it being anything bigger than that. But we haven't gotten into that window of looking at the short term model. This is all long range stuff. So we're not quite there yet. We'll come there later today into tomorrow and have a better fix on amounts of snow with the short term models. They'll get a better handle on it. But I'm going to go with an inch or 2. Just putting it out there. It's probably all it's going to be. It's not going to be here long enough to be any more than that. So Once we warm up to 34, we're going to go back to 24 by Friday with snow, new snow on the ground, and another frigid weekend. Friday night, back down to 5, and then up to 20. That's it on Saturday with sunshine. 33, we may get above freezing on Sunday. Then we get a heat spell, a warming trend. Wow, look at this. 45, 53, 56, 60. What? 60 by next Thursday? 60. 55 by Friday. That's crazy. Single digits to 60 in a matter of days. This is all going to be messed up. If it's not messed up already, all this cough, coughs, sneeze. Yeah, it's going to be really messed up. Gotta love winter. Well, you don't gotta, but you know, brings us such a variety of things. All right, let's take a look at the maps and we'll get going here because I know some of you have got to get to work and or you're at work now and you're kind of like, okay, what's next? Well, I kind of told you what's next. Here are the leftovers of any kind of snow this morning that's moving away, moving out, high pressure moving in for the day tomorrow. Beautiful sunshine. We may even get some today. It's not looking like it right now, but we may get some, especially if you live west of Bowling Green. Any radiation from the sun, not the heat, there won't be any heat, but any radiation from the sun will help some melting today, but then it's going to refreeze tonight. Lots of sunshine tomorrow. Here we go into Wednesday afternoon and evening into Thursday. This is when the next system pulls in. And here you see low pressure system. This one not as deep, not as strong as the last one, and not as spread out necessarily as this last one. So again, I think it's going to be a quick hit of snow starting about noon Thursday into Thursday afternoon for the drive home. Thursday, we get snow again. An icy mess down toward Memphis, Jackson, Tennessee. Here we go into Friday. Snow still lingers, the heavier stuff in eastern Kentucky. But again, I still think we could, just because of the foundation of cold air that's here already and the amount of moisture with this, then factoring in how fast it's moving, I'm going to say at least an inch, and we could end up with some places getting 2 inches of snow. But I don't think we're going to see more than that, like we did with this last one when we ended up with, I think the official was 3.9, right at 4 inches here in Bowling Green, total for the 2 day period. Some of you got more, others got less. High pressure takes over as we get into Saturday. Saturday and the weekend looks beautiful, lots of sunshine and gradually warming because then by Sunday, as you see on the timeline, high pressure is then east of us and we're getting a more southwesterly wind flow. And that southwesterly wind flow is going to warm us into the 30s, then into the 40s as we get into Monday. But look what's coming. Now, this time, it's going to be mainly rain that comes at us by, looks like Monday night into Tuesday. Um, the temperatures are questionable, but at this point, it looks to stay warm enough to keep it a chilly rain. But as you see here in parts of Arkansas, the maps, the synoptics here we call it, the surface map showing a mix of precipitation that's possible. So we may start out as rain come Monday night, depending on temperature, into Tuesday, and then go back to rain or then go back to snow. But the trend is warmer, as you saw in the 7-day or the 10-day model blender. And so, therefore, it could be a mix of precipitation to all rain once we get past Monday, Tuesday of next week. Again, it's going to be a tough call. But one thing I am sure of is the Thursday scenario with the snow. There will be another hit of snow coming Thursday. All right, here's the National Weather Service outlook and their briefing slides this morning. These are always helpful to kind of put everything I said into perspective in a capsule form and graphic form so you can kind of read along as to what they're thinking. Today, very cold start, single digit temperatures, near zero wind chills. Clouds gradually clear from northwest to southeast through the day. Temperatures reach 15 to 20, maybe. I'm going with 18, kind of splitting the difference, sort of. Uh, Tomorrow, cold start, single digit morning temperatures, wind chills below zero, sunshine, upper 20s to low 30s. I'm going with 28. Tonight, I'm going with 6, just 6 for an overnight low. Okay, Thursday into Friday, another round of snow to Kentucky. Thursday afternoon and night, Arctic front passing through the region. Thursday night or Friday morning, much colder for Friday. Yep, that's a given. Single digit temperatures for both mornings, Saturday and Sunday. Minimum wind chill values between 7 below to 12 below Saturday morning. But then we do warm it up after that, as you saw. Okay. Oh, what else was I going to show you? Oh, it's up here. Okay. There we go. The cold temperatures, coldest air of the season through tomorrow, -7 wind chills. These are the wind chills tomorrow morning, -7 here in Bowling Green, -11. Campbellsville, Green River Lake area, Lake Cumberland, -9, -12 over toward Richmond and I-75, -4 up in Louisville. Yeah, not good. Confidence in those cold temperatures almost off the scale. That's going to happen. High confidence that's going to happen. And then snow potential for Thursday and Friday. This is probably the part you're more interested in. As you can see, the percentage of or the probability of minor winter impacts highest in the central and eastern parts of Kentucky. 60, 70, 80% chance that there will be issues with driving, anything that's going to impact you Thursday into Friday. It goes closer to 50% here for Bowling Green, less back to the west. So you could draw a line from I-65 east, and that is where the best setup for impactful snow, again, Thursday afternoon and evening into early Friday morning. Medium confidence to almost high confidence. Like I said, we're waiting for the shorter range computer forecast models to come into view. That'll happen later today. And then we can start to see this. It's almost like adjusting the focus. The focus is still kind of long range right now. Um, Farsightedness, if you will. Like when you go to the doctor, better 5 or better 6. We'll have the better 6. That one looks better, nearsighted. Oh, we see it now. It's into view. It's focused. That's the short-term models. They'll pick up on this and they'll start to, parse this thing out, how it's going to play out over the next couple of days. But yeah, I do truly believe we've got another hit of snow coming on Thursday, which is going to be with us Thursday night into Friday, and maybe an inch or two. All right, you guys, that'll do it. I'm on the radio right now till 10 at Sam 100.7 on your FM radio. Classic hits of the 50s, 60s, or 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. 2000. We play a little bit of everything. It's a classic hit. It's there. And tonight I'll be back on again to do the weather at 5, 6, and 10 at WNKY News 40 because local matters. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.